What is going on, everybody? It's been so long since we last streamed. Yeah, it's been a while since we last streamed. I have been trying to get my life together. As you guys kind of know, I stopped streaming way back when in like 2022, 2023. Because I got a job, and I have just been doing one thing, which is just working, and I am trying to get like a balanced life where I have enough time to take care of myself, enjoy myself, but also make sure I have enough of the necessities I need in order to enjoy life. There's just a lot of stuff that I have been taking care of, and I was thinking to myself, I cannot do everything all at once. I need at least a moment to get my life in order. So I don't know exactly how long it's been since I last streamed. I think it's been a minute. But yeah, it's been a minute since I last streamed.
We must go there at one. But if
it's been a minute since I last streamed. It's been like a few 2 weeks, I think. But yeah, I want to get back into it. I've been going back to the gym, which is nice. I've been sleeping on time, which is great. I've been having good work. I mean, this week of work was kind of pretty brutal, if I'm being honest. Like, not in terms of like how good or bad work was, but just in terms of my performance. Like, don't get me wrong, I hate work. I hate work with a burning passion. I never want to work a 9 to 5 a day in my life, but unfortunately, that is the life I live. But until then, if I'm going to work a 9 to 5, then I want to be able to do my best. Like, I want to be able to take pride in any and all work that I do. So this week, I was not really proud of the work that I did, but regardless, I was able to get through the work week. But hopefully I can get back into streaming. I do have plans for Saturday, so I will let you guys know when I am streaming. Last time we left off, we were getting into... Hold on, let's talk to this person.
You know, I've had... Look over there. Oh, honestly. I'm sure you'll be well compensated, of course. Just, it looks different to what I expected. Are you sure that's a Githeg?
God damn, this is an insane ass roll I have to do. Oh, are you being dead ass? What the fuck did I roll? What? A 7 or something? Jesus. Oops, sorry. I meant, wow, I say that quite a lot, don't I? I apologize to the people watching my stream. But yeah, so last time we left off, we were leaving the Underdark. We finished up the Underdark, and we're now getting ready to do the Githyanki Crash. Yeah, so far we haven't had any troubles.
Thank you so
I am planning on... I don't think I'm going to do this as honorably as possible, and what I mean by that is, like, before I was like, oh, I'm going to beat it, I'm going to beat Baldur's Gate, you know, with, no, what is it called? I'm going to beat Baldur's Gate how I want to beat it, but at this point, I just want to beat this game so fucking bad. Like, it's more like a pride thing at this point. Like, I cannot believe the honor mode has been beating my fucking ass the way that it has been. It's almost embarrassing. So, no more of that. We're just going to, like, if you're asking what I mean by that, I'm like, before, I was trying to do things my way. So I was, oh, back. So before I was trying to like do my own builds, like I didn't want to follow any meta builds, or I didn't want to like beat the Nether Brain just by using Gale to blow it up, shit like that. But this time around, I'm not saying that that is absolutely how we are about to do it. I'm not saying we're definitely going to use Gale. But depending on how things turn out, like I'm not going to be afraid to use those strategies anymore. Like for example, I'm planning on doing the Bardadin, which is just 10 levels of Bard, 2 levels of Paladin. And I'm not planning on following the build guide, like I'm not planning on following the guide on Reddit like word for word, bar for bar. But I am planning on just like at least doing the multi-classing like that. Like I figured that I would actually be hindering myself trying to like, I would actually be hindering myself worrying more about like what I'm doing with meta or whatever. So I just wanna, oh my fucking god. Jesus, I did not want to start this fight like this. Can I? How do I miss? Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna worry. I'm not going to let myself get hung up on that. I'm just going to play the game and try to beat this fucking shit ass game. It's not, well, I shouldn't say that. I love this game. I love this game so much. But goddamn, this shit has been pissing me the fuck off. So. We're not going to worry too much about honor in honor mode. We're just going to try to beat this as the best way that we can. So enough yapping from me. Let's just get straight into it, you know? I'm going to pop Spirit Guardians. And we're going to dash. Yeah, I love Spirit Guardians. I've been loving Spirit Guardians more and more recently. Whew. Okay. Let me see, can I angle this? I cannot. I can at least do this so I can avoid hitting Karlach. Ooh. God damn, Shadowheart is so strong. I did make Shadowheart our sorcerer this time instead of Karlach, and Karlach is our light cleric. I did a little off-screen shit. Not much. Last time we left off, we beat the Adamantite Golem. We were getting ready to move into the monastery. I just did some respecking. Nothing crazy. Sarah is still a level 6 Source Bard. Karlach is now a Light Domain Cleric. Shadowheart is a Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer, and Lae'zel is still a Oath of Ancients Paladin. So nothing too major has changed. Do I have Fowler Alluve? I do have Fowler Alluve on this character. I should be using the singing and shrieking a little more often. It's just a ghoul, so I don't care too much if it gets back up. Only 28 health. I can kill that in one fireball. Jesus, it still hit me with disadvantage and fucking radiating orb? That's insane. No, you can get that up. I don't really care if the ghouls get back up. I just want to be able to kill these Death Shepherds at the same time. The ghouls are nothing. The ghouls are literally nothing. They all have like 28 HP and they're all trying to hit the same bitch too, so it doesn't matter. Like, look how much damage we do. I'm just gonna stay here. Like, I'm in a nice position. I can kill you. I can smite you. There we go. Let me go to my character and let me just finish these guys off here. Do I not have any more? I don't have any more Bardic Inspiration. What do you mean too dark? This guy literally has a fucking ball of light on top of him. How is it too dark? What? Oh, because it's in the gas cloud? Is that why? whatever. I'm going to finish this one off and I'm going to shoot the other one here. How do I miss? I'm glad to see not much has changed from this game. Still the same bullshit. Nice. And then can I just lightning grasp you? Or shocking charge, whatever it's called. Pretty good. Fight went pretty well. That wasn't too difficult at all. Glad to see we're right back into the swing of things. We're about to be level 7, which is pretty great. We did do a lot of killing in order to get this level. We had to kill the Zentarim outpost, we had to kill the Zentarim outpost, we had to kill the Grove. Oh my god. I just got... Well, here, why don't I give you guys a little update of what's been happening on in my life. I just got a very wonderful text message. And I feel like I should tell you some of the hot gossip in my life. So right now, there is a girl that I'm crushing on insanely hard. She is just absolutely wonderful. She is insanely beautiful, just incredibly attractive. We have so many common interests. Like literally, like we were talking. Whenever I talk to her, it's just like, it's so nice how much we have, how many things we have in common. Because one of the things that I really struggle with is like finding people who I have a lot of stuff to relate to, which is really crazy to me because I feel like I don't really have any insanely unique. I don't feel like I have any insanely unique interests. Oh my god, did I sell my fucking shovel? Dude, why does my shovel keep disappearing? What the fuck, bro? I don't know why this keeps happening. Need a shovel. But yeah, it's so weird because like I feel like I don't really have any unusual interests. I feel like my interests are pretty common, you know. Like, hold on, I need to speed through this because I'm trying to talk hot gossip.
Why, some bread. I'm here. Mr. is aware of the. That is why I have been. You must find. To you, I commit into care Gale himself.
Or some.
Okay. Gale, you are going through it, aren't you?
I'd have hoped to introduce you. Time seems so infinite when you're young, and I along with it. As for Elminster, that remains ahead of us for now.
Okay, but yeah, so I really don't think I have that unique of interests. Like, I like anime, I like reading manga, I like video games, I like building Legos, you know. Those just some of my interests. I like going out, I like karaoke, I like to hike. I don't think I have that crazy of hobbies or an interest palette. But all of my friends, not all of my friends, it's so weird because one of the things I feel with my friends is that we have very little in common, but somehow we're still really great friends. Like one close friend, I've been friends with her for years now, like years. And I truly do love her, but sometimes like I talk to her and I'm like, we are never on the same wavelength. And we have very few things that we actually like. She's very into film. She's very into movies. Like that's very much her thing. That, however, is not my thing. I really hate movies. I hate films. And like I especially hate aesthetic films. I recently watched this movie called Dogtooth, and that movie was just so fucking trash. Did I sell you my shovel? Where the fuck is my shovel, bro? I don't know. Hold on, I gotta read this letter just so I can get the quest.
Thank you. I should hope so.
But yeah, she's super into film, and I watched this film with her recently. Well, not recently, but not that long ago, called Dogtooth. And we watched it for her birthday, and it was like, I don't know, it was just such a weird film. I know that I am not a movie buff or like some type of fucking critic. I'll try but I'll like if it's a movie that I know is going to require a lot of attention or a lot of analysis or deep thinking, like I'm doing my best always to like sit down and watch it, or like pay as close attention to it as possible, all that fun stuff. But Dogtooth, where I'm watching this movie and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And it was interesting, but there was just so much shit in it that was just so uncomfortable to look at. Like there's like a scene where like there's a brother and sister and they're just fucking each other, and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Very thankfully, we all came out of that movie. Everyone who went to go watch that movie for her birthday, we all came out of that movie like, what the fuck did we just watch? So thankfully, it wasn't just me being like some stupid cunt who doesn't know what's going on. But like, I think another movie that kind of fits that role is some like called Saltburn or something. I've been seeing it on TikTok recently, but like that's very much not my thing. So yeah, that's very much not my thing. But it is very much hers. But like I said, it's very weird because we have so little in common sometimes, I feel like. But I think she's one of my best friends. I literally think she's one of my best friends. So when I was talking to the or let's call her D&D. I'm gonna call her D&D, not for Dungeons and Dragons, but for Do Not Disturb. And I'll give like a explanation for why we're giving her that code name. But D&D, yeah, we have a lot of things in common, and like we were just talking on the phone one day, and this was when I was just starting to get to know her. Even before then, I really liked her. I thought she was really cool. But then we're on the phone, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, like you were saying you were playing Baldur's Gate, right? Yeah, I love that. I like playing video games." And I was like, "Oh, really? What kind of video games do you like playing?" And I think it came off wrong. Shovel! I think it came off wrong how I said it. I didn't mean for it to come out like this, but in my mind I was thinking like, oh, you know, like she probably plays like... Man, like that just sounds really misogynistic, and I don't mean for... I wasn't... Just for like her character, I wasn't pegging her to be someone who plays video games. Or even if she did play video games, I wasn't expecting her to, like, yo, Shadowheart, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to tell hot gossip right now. But I wasn't expecting her to be like, oh yeah, I love Apex Legends. And I'm like, what? Now, mind you, that is not my level of gaming. Like, that used to be me. I used to play fucking, like, Valorant and shit, like, competitive games. So when I heard her say fucking Apex, I say this jokingly. I say this jokingly, but I literally just fell in love right there. I was like, "Oh my god. You play video games. You're a fucking gamer." And ever since literally since the first day I met her, I was crushing hard for her. Oh my god. But it's real. But the reason why I have kind of given her the name D&D is not because of Dungeons and Dragons, no. But it is very hard to get a hold of her. And when I say very hard, I mean insanely difficult. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to bash anyone for being busy. Everyone's got their own shit going on in their lives. Everyone's got something going on. And I respect that. Everyone's got their hustle. Everyone's got their goals, their priorities. I am not the one who is going to be like, LOL, I think you forgot to respond to me. LOL, like, how come it's been this long? How come you haven't texted me yet? That is not me, you know?
Welcome back. Have you made
if you don't fuck with me, then you don't fuck with me, right? Like, if you don't text me back after fucking, I don't know, weeks of talking, then hey, then I'll take the hint and be like, cool, Alright, I'm not going to chase after you. If that's how you want to do it, then that's fine.
I greet you,
But whenever I talk to her, our conversations, I at least in my opinion, I think they go really well. Like I said, we have a lot in common, so there's a lot to talk about. And then we'll talk, we'll be on the phone. Well, we've only ever been on the phone once, but we have played one game together, so it's kind of hard to peg it. I don't feel like she's disinterested in me. I don't feel like she doesn't like me, or I don't feel like there's not any type of... I feel like she is just an awful texter.
Be clearing out soon enough.
And I don't mean that to peg her in any way or be disrespectful or rude in any way, but truly, like, I like, she is just an awful texter. And I was talking to one of her friends, and she said the same thing. It was like, oh yeah, like, sometimes I will wait so long for a response back. Like, I'll be like, okay, so I don't think it's me, so I won't take it personally. But man, I try so hard to, like, start a conversation with her. I try so hard, and then it will take weeks to get a response back. And then, like, weeks will pass by, and then she'll hit me up as if, like, no time at all has passed. And I have, like, no idea how to take it, because I'm like, listen, like, if the text messages were dry, then I'll be like, okay, you don't fuck with me, that's fine. I'm not gonna pressure it any more than that. But literally, the conversations and the text messages, like if you look at the messages, I will send like 3 texts, and then it will be silent for however long, and then she'll send another 3 texts back. Like, she's matching my energy, right? But it just takes so long for her to get back to me, and then I'm like sitting here like distressed, like this, like, I don't know if she fucks with me, like, and at this point I'm not even thinking about like in romantic terms or any type of mutual attraction. I'm just talking about, like, if she fucks with me as like a person. I'm like, does she fuck with me? Like, I don't know. Like, it takes so long for her to get back, and like, yeah, I get someone can be busy, but this is literally fucking insane. And one day, and like, I was really trying to be patient. I'm not like nervous or scared to ask her out or anything. I just don't want it to be abrupt, right? I just don't want it to be like, hey, I like you, let's go out together, you know? I want it to be like smooth, or like, I want it to be slow. I want it to be smooth, let's say that. But because of how long it would take before text, like, the momentum was always fucking lost. So I just felt like I never had that opportunity. So recently, I think like Sunday, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. It's a little unsightly for me to scratch my nose on stream, but yeah, I think Sunday I texted her out, like, after, hold on, let me get rid of this. I texted her Sunday we played Apex together, which was pretty fun. But I sent her a few TikToks on Sunday. No word, right? Left undelivered. And then I texted her on, and I was a little disappointed. I was like, well, I've been saving these TikToks in my favorites so that I can send these to her later, and like, I'm getting no response back. This kind of sucks. No response back. And then, like, I don't know. I realized I like silently thought to myself that if I keep waiting for like the perfect moment to come up, I am never going to make any progress. And my brother, he's kind of in a similar situation to me. He likes this guy, and he sends me some of the pictures of their text messages, and and it drives me fucking insane, because the guy that my brother likes, he will like send him fucking random ass emojis that make no sense, absolutely no absolutely no like connection, no nothing. Right? Absolutely.
Seems simple enough.
He gives my brother nothing, and my brother fucking eats it up. Like, it will be 2 laughing emojis. It will be 2 laughing emojis, and then my brother will send like three texts. And somehow, props to my brother, he can really make a conversation from thin air, which I do not have that power to do. But whenever I talk to my brother, I'm like, hey, you know, like, you guys are having conversations, right? And why not just like go for it? Just ask him to go out with you one day, you know? Just do it. But he's very, I don't know.
Within the artifact of feeling.
I don't know how to describe my brother on stream without like you guys meeting him. He's a very interesting person. I love my brother. He is like,
Curiosity is getting the better of you.
shut up.
Do not let it.
I'm doing my shit right now.
Stay away from the Githyanki.
I really love my brother. He's
They're
truly,
hunting.
shut the
They
fuck
want
up.
the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Honestly, sometimes I do debate on giving them the artifact because you are just annoying as fuck. But yeah, I love my brother. He is just truly a one-of-a-kind, unique person. Like, there is nobody in the world like him. And I do not say that lightly. A crit did 23 damage. Jesus, okay. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to say Jesus. But it's so hard. I don't know when it became such a such a part of my vocabulary, so I really do apologize for that. Please die. Bam! I forgot. I do have the flaming greatsword, so this is not gonna go as smoothly as I like. Can I get one more kill before these guys? No, I couldn't. But yeah, like he's like every time I talk to him, I'm going to do this because I think this is going to do a shit ton of damage. But yeah, like they're talking, which is nice, but I feel like there's like almost never any progress made between them, and I just didn't want to see myself in that situation, so I just texted her straight up. I was like, hey, do you want to go to this place with me on Sunday together? And I just left it at that. Red, 12:07 p.m. I can't remember when it was. I think it was Wednesday I sent it. Red the same day that I sent it. And I was so sad. I was so like, okay, I'm not gonna say I was so sad. I was disappointed, and I'm not saying it to like play it off like it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm not saying it to like try to play it off cool or anything like that. No, but I was like, I never want to be like expecting to. I don't want to say I was expecting no response or I was expecting a negative response, but I was almost be like in my mind I was like, I may not even get a text back from her. So I'm not going to get my hopes too up. I just don't want to be in that infinite, I don't want to be in that infinity of nothing happening. But like, I either expected her to say, oh, like, sorry, I'm not feeling you like that. I just would rather be friends. I was expecting either no response at all, or I was like, or at best I was expecting a yes. But I got left on red from Wednesday, and I was like really sad about that, cause like I said, I wasn't like thinking to myself, oh, this is going to be a yes. Real quick, we're gonna take a pause from my hot gossip and do some actual gaming here. I'm gonna go Oath of Vengeance multi-classing, just because this 4 radiant damage and daze is super nice, especially for gloves of the battle mage that you can get in Act 2. That whenever you inflict a condition, you get arcane acuity. This is gonna be super nice. Easier way to proc that, and plus it uses only uses a bonus action. Okay, and then we have another. I don't want to really give you any more level. All your level 4 spells kind of suck. The only thing that is even remotely good for you is spirit weapon. Yeah. I could do revivify, but I have so many revive scrolls. It's not worth it taking an extra slot. And here I do want to get haste. I definitely want to get haste here, because one of the problems that I am having right now with my team comp, or not even my team comp, with my character specifically Sarah, she just doesn't have enough actions in a turn. Like, she wants to buff, she wants to attack, she wants to multi-hit, like, she wants to do so much shit, but she needs an extra action, at least one. Here we're gonna stop leveling Paladin and we're gonna start going into Sorcerer here. We're gonna do Light, we're gonna do Ray of Frost, Grasping Shock, Bone Chill. We're gonna do Magic Missile, Shield, and then here, instead of Wild Magic, I'm thinking we either do Draconic Resilience, which will give us an extra spell, or we could do Storm Sorcery. Storm Sorcery has a lot of concentration spells, and which is pretty bad. I really only want to be casting Hold Person or Hold Monster. I don't really want to be using that many concentration spells. So I think we will do Draconic Sorcerer, even though the bonus action to fly is so nice. It's so nice. So but I think we are going to do this. And I want to do here, Draconic Ancestry, Fire, no scales. Cool. Yeah, so now we're really getting into the thick of our multi-classing. We're level 1 Paladin. These guys are... I'm not gonna multi-class Karlach. She's just gonna be a straight up... Where the fuck is my DoorDash, bro? I ordered some food and I ordered it a while back. Where the fuck is this shit? 3 minutes away. Okay. But yeah. Well, we'll start multi-classing Shadowheart in a little bit, but Karlach's gonna be straight up. So yeah. But I was really defeated by that. I was so upset that I didn't. That not even that it was just left undelivered, but I was like left on red. Yeah, that was just so sad. But I just left it at that. I just thought to myself, if that's it, then that's it. Like, but I just got a text back from her saying that she's down for that. So hey, that's great. I'm like super happy that she said yes. So I'm super nervous now because it was almost easier to plan for defeat rather than to plan for winning. So that went really well. I'm super glad that I get to... I'm not gonna call it a date because I didn't really specify it as a date. But at least something that's just one-on-one, because most of the times that we've been hanging out together, it's been like in a group of people or a party of people. But this is going to be the first time that I get to actually just hang out with her one-on-one in person, so I'm hoping it goes well. But I think I might need to do a little more planning before that happens. But hey, we got past the first fucking step, so that's more than I can ask for. So I'm super happy, and I got that text a few minutes ago. I was ready to sign my defeat. I was ready to be like, yep, this is it, no more. But yeah, I got that faded text message. So maybe today is gonna be a good stream. I will say though. Well, no, I will say this is a completely different topic. I do have plans today. See, if you guys don't already know, I am an old man, right? My bones ache and shake when I walk. I am in bed by like at latest 9. I am in my bed latest at 9. You know, I need to get my beauty sleep. If I don't get my beauty sleep, I am a very cranky, I am very cranky. So usually the latest I will sleep is like 9. But my friend invited me today to a birthday party for someone they are not really familiar with. And someone I am not really familiar with. And I really do not want to go, if I am being honest with you. First of all, originally when we were making these plans, she was saying that, oh yeah, like maybe I'll be there at 8, and I was like, 8, that's really late. Like it's starting at 8. I'd be in bed by. I'm almost in bed by then. And then like I was trying to coordinate with her because I don't want to go first. I don't want to be there first with someone's random ass birthday party that I'm like someone I've never met in my life and never even heard of in my life. Like I don't want to go there by myself. So I was trying to coordinate with her, and then she texted me back saying, "Oh yeah, like I'll be there at 10." 10?
Don't react well to magic. Be careful.
10? What do you mean 10 o'clock? Oh, my food is here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh yeah, so I think I'm gonna use magic here because I don't think I could be bothered. Nah. What do I even have on Karlach? I have this short bow and then I have this.
Can't afford to let up.
And I can't use magic, so you're useless here. I can't use magic, so I'll just save here. Or I'll just end my turn. Oh, let me get my food.
Make way.
Oh, 1 second. Okay, yeah, so she was telling me 10, and I was like, 10? What the fuck? I don't want to be here until 10. Or, like, not even until 10. I don't want to start the party at 10, you know? I'm a very old and decrepit 23 years old, alright? Like, if I am out of the nursing home past 9, they're gonna have the nurse staff, like, looking for me. They're gonna be like, oh no, Subin's not in his, he's not in his room. He's not in his home. He could have fell. He could have fell and broke his hip or something.
Push my luck again.
So, oh my god, I really love Sorted In. Bam. He could have fell and broke his hip. We have to look for him. Like there, you know, like if I am not in the nursing home by 9, or if I'm out of the nursing home after 9, they're looking for me. So when she told me 10 is when we are meeting, my jaw dropped on the floor. And mind you, this is in the heart of a college area. And not only is it in the heart of a college area, but it's also like in the heart of a not so nice neighborhood. So, you know, being in the not so nice neighborhood at 10 o'clock at night, on a Friday, on a Friday, I'm already dreading going. The only reason I am going is because
Trouble now.
A, my best friend invited me, so obviously I need to go. And not only my best friend, but she lives in New York, so I don't really get the chance to see her that often. So any chance that I can get to see her, I would love to. Jesus Christ, I might have to get my cuticles. Not my cuticles, there's so much dead skin around my nails, and I got them done recently, but still they're fucked up. What was I saying? But yeah, like it's very. I don't get to see her that often, so any time I can spend with her, yeah, I'll take it. And it goes back to that thing I was saying earlier, where like I don't really feel like we have much in common. So when we do things together, it's not really things that I particularly enjoy. But I still enjoy her company, so I still will go. And not only that, but there's also like some other. Well, D&D is going to be there, so I can't wait to see her. And then also some other people that I recently met that I'm trying to become better friends with. They're gonna be there, so I would like to see them as well, get to know them a little better. But it's like I don't know what that party is going to be like. Like again, this is going to be in the heart of a college area in a not great neighborhood. So I already feel like the party is not going to be my kind of vibe. I am very, very, very much an introverted homebody. So wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, those must be the eagles on the roof. I'm just looking at these guys over here, these people pings. Why is it saying I want to attack? I don't want to attack. Leave me alone.
That'll fit my pack.
But yeah, I'm getting the feeling that it's not, and it's not far away. It's only like 20 minutes away from me. But I drive to and from work every day, like 40 minutes almost, one way. So like what, an hour 20, an hour 30 every day? The last thing I want to do is drive more. So I am really dreading going to this college area, 10 o'clock at night, driving there. Like, and also there's like never any good parking. So I have to do street parking, I have to parallel park here, so like, it's just a whole lot of things that are accumulating to what seems like it's not going to be a great night, but I still want to be there, I still want to make my presence known, so I will be there, reluctantly, but I'm hoping to have a good time, hoping. Oh, I do get lay on hand charges, which is interesting. It only does 4 healing. I don't think 4 healing is really going to be doing much for our characters at this point. But yeah, a lot of things have been going on in my life. I'm just trying to live a healthier lifestyle for a long time. I have just been ordering a lot of food, like doing a lot of DoorDash and doing a lot of takeout, doing a lot of fast food. And like I moved out almost a year ago.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
And I have to lockpick this, right? And it has not been great for my health. I gained like 15 pounds on. I've gained more than 15 pounds from when I moved out, because I used to weigh 170 pounds and now I weigh like 185. And it's a little like that's obviously not a great thing. So I'm trying to go back to the gym. Like that's one of the reasons why I end my stream so early. Like I try to start immediately after I get back home from work, just so that I have enough time for like a decently long stream. But also at the same time, fuck, I didn't really want it to trigger, but I'm just gonna have fucking Lae'zel tank this shit. Because it will lose HP every time something like this happens. So I'm just going to blitz it. I should have my character do this, since she has the scale mail. Okay. But yeah, like I just don't like. So one of the things that I've been trying to do is like cook for myself, go to the gym more often, or more regularly. That's one of the reasons why I stream I start my stream so early in the day and end it so early in the day. Is because by 8 o'clock I want to start getting ready to go to sleep and then start getting ready to wake up the next day at like 4:30, just so that I have time to go to the gym, and then I also have time to go stream after work. But like it was just so little time, and I needed to I was trying to do everything all at once, but I needed to acclimate myself to that kind of rough schedule. So the past few weeks I've been like trying to cook for myself. I've been trying to go to the gym, like slowly introduce some of the things that I want to introduce to my, or not introduce, slowly introduce the things I want to add to my schedule one at a time. And now I'm like at a comfortable position to be like, okay, like I feel like now I could probably add streaming back into the mix. So here we are. Hopefully I could keep a consistent schedule and a consistent routine, but we'll see. Fuck. Please don't gale, okay? As long as you don't gale, you're fine. Characters are kind of low, aren't they?
My turn.
Alright, let's do this. Let's Spirit Guardians here.
In position.
Spirit Guardians here.
Time to strike.
I want to reposition myself so I'm not in gale position. And I want to take care of this eagle first before it calls for help. Damn it!
That screeching is bound to bring more of them down on us.
Fuck, I missed.
Blood comes easy these days.
Alright, I think I could kill it. I think I could kill both of them before the reinforcements come. And I don't think this one can cast, or I don't think this one can call for help. Alright, nice. But yeah, so, I was just taking some time off and then, like, slowly acclimating myself to the new schedule that I want to give myself. And it's been going good. Yesterday and today I did not cook for myself, and I didn't go to the gym today, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, I want to acclimate myself. I don't want to like just suddenly rush into something, because when you suddenly rush into something, it's like, it's so much easier to drop it rather than to like build yourself up to it. Like if you build yourself up to it, like at least if you fall once, or if you don't do something once, then at least you have a proper foundation for it, right? But if you just try to jump straight into it and then the next day you don't do it, then you don't really have a foundation for yourself. Or at least that's how I work, or how I operate.
A creche must be close.
Yeah, so I was just trying to get myself acclimated to it. And I feel more comfortable now, so hopefully I can have a regular schedule while also keeping myself healthy. Not only physically, but also just mentally. Because recently, I don't know what it is, but like, recently I've just been feeling so anxious and so, I don't know if stress is the right word. Anxious is, I think, is the better word. I don't think I'm stressed. I'm definitely anxious though. Like I've been getting crazy headaches at work, just like absolutely fucking ridiculous headaches. But, and I think it's just because of how much, no, I guess stress is the right word, because yeah, work has been stressing me the fuck out. But regardless, even though it's already March, like we're 3 months into the year, I still want to do my best to get my, keep true to my New Year's resolution, which is to keep regularly streaming, to start going to the gym and taking better care of my health, you know, taking better care of my apartment and my living space, making sure it's not a fucking slob. I'm not really a slobby person in general, but sometimes I just like everything has its place in my apartment. It's not a mess. Like my clothes are folded, they're in their fucking drawers and shit. But sometimes I would just like would not what's the word? Sometimes I won't like properly clean it. I do like dust or vacuum shit like that, like clean my toilet bowl or wash the sink, things like that. So I wanted to do that more regularly. You know, just like be a normal functioning human being. That's pretty much my New Year's resolution. Oh shit, I pressed the button. Alright, there we go. So yeah, hopefully it goes a little better. I'm not gonna say I've been doing perfectly this year, but really who can? My goal is not to be perfect. My goal is to do the best that I can do. So it's gonna be a long journey. But yeah, I have high hopes. Honestly, I've been doing really well. Even though I have been feeling very stressed and very anxious, I feel like I've been doing really well. My living conditions before I moved out were not the best at all, for sure. But I'm very comfortable with how I'm living now. You know, I get to stream some games, I get to go to work, I get to spend time with friends, but I just don't want to be overindulgent, you know? Like, just because I have that freedom of living by myself, I want to make sure that I have that balance. But man, if there is one aspect of my life that I would really love, I would really love to have a partner, man. I really hate being single so much. And yeah, don't fucking bitches want to be like, oh, you have to learn to love yourself before you love others. Bro, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. That shit is, I hate when bitches say that shit. I hate when bitches say that shit. Like, I'm not gonna say you're wrong by any means. Definitely, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Like, hey, you might be right. But like, if I really want to spend all the time in the world being like, oh, I need to wait till I'm perfect, then that's almost impossible, because that's almost impossible. We're humans. Humans are not perfect people. Like, what makes humans are their flaws and their imperfections. I am not going to be the perfect being that I want to be, or I'm not going to be the perfect person. I'm not going to have everything figured out by the time I'm fucking ready to date, you know? So that I need a partner now. I need a partner right now. And that's why I'm really hoping things go well with D&D. If they don't go well with her, then I tried. I'm not gonna force it any more than that. But I really am hoping, because I've had crushes in the past, but because of my upbringing and my condition back before I moved out, I never really had the opportunity, or I was never really allowed to date. I don't really like express my romantic feelings at all. So ever since I moved out, it's been like a new playing field for me. No, I don't want to say playing field. That sounds a little weird. But it's been a whole new experience for me. I think that's a much better way of saying it. It's been a whole new experience for me.
Couple turns should do it.
But it's very new. Like, I am very naive about a lot of things, and I can tell. Like, I've only ever been in one romantic, I don't even know if I can call it romantic, but I've only ever been in one situationship, and that was heartbreaking. That my first relationship that I ever had in my life was a situationship, and it was just an awful fucking feeling. And then like the next closest romantic relationship that I had was someone that I met on a dating app, and I just did not like them, but I was trying to force something to happen because I was like, I need to be in the dating scene, I need to date, I need this, I need that, I need to be intimate with someone. Like that, obviously, I am not in that state anymore. So I am in a much better state. That was like when I was freshly moved out. Like, I didn't even have a bed in my fucking apartment yet, and I was like trying to date. Obviously things are a lot different now. Things are a lot better. But like in that condition, I was in no state to date. And that was just so fucking embarrassing for myself. Like I really made a fool of myself that time. And I feel like now I'm very comfortable with where my standing. Very comfortable to start dating. But it's weird. I don't really think that. I think I'm a catch, if I'm being honest. You know, this is not coming from. I don't believe it's coming from a place of confidence or cockiness. Or no, I'm sorry, not confidence. It is coming from a place of confidence, but it's not coming from a place of cockiness. I think I have every right to be like, yeah, I am a catch. You know, I think I'm an interesting person. I think I have fun hobbies. I don't think I'm boring by any means. I have interesting hobbies, and I take good care of myself. I'm good financially. I'm good in I take care of myself both physically and mentally. I feel like I'm emotionally intelligent. You know, I feel like I have a lot going for me. But I feel like, the one thing I will say is that I have no riz. I am absolutely rizless. Like, I cannot talk in a flirtatious way to save the love. Like, I can talk to somebody, like, in a very, very friendly way, right? But I cannot make it subtle to somebody, or I cannot make it subtle for somebody and be like, oh, like I'm kind of like I can't be subtle. I can't be subtle. Like even jokingly, where a car like wants to talk to me. Like even jokingly, as I'm trying to describe it to you, I can't do it. I have no riz.
We need to catch up.
And like that is my weakest. That is definitely my weakest part. So whenever I talk to someone. No, I didn't want to use 98 camp supplies. So whenever I try to talk to someone, it just seems like I'm trying to be their friend or I'm just trying to be nice to them. When in actuality, I'm like, I want to fuck. But obviously, I can't just say it like that either. But it's a very interesting dynamic. Like I think I'm a catch, but also at the same time, it's very hard for me to make myself known to others that I am a catch.
Best be on my way.
So it's a very interesting dynamic. Anyways, I'm going to stop streaming here. I know it's pretty early into the stream. We've only been streaming for like how long? Less than an hour, but we're gonna stop streaming here. My food is here. I'm gonna take a little nap before I go out. But yeah, I just wanted to stream, you know, for baby steps. We're not gonna jump straight into anything. So thank you guys for watching. Really do apologize for the short stream, but I do appreciate all the love and support as always. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Check out the link tree in the description below. Join our Discord server, and I hope you guys have a wonderful